So today, I want you guys we're just going to have a fun little show with our quarantine crew. Check in and see how everybody is doing. Let me get my stuff so I know y'all can hear me. Hello. Test. Yeah. So we got crew member back there. One of the interesting parts about quarantining, especially for parents, for families, is we got to figure out how we can get through this thing without causing harm to our children. And it's challenging because, especially when you have teenagers, because we're not used to spending this amount of time together, and they have their little ways about them that make you want to smack them in the face. Like when you have a root beer that you drove 3 hours to get, and because you have special dietary and your daughter wants to just drink it all up, things like that. We got weeks together and I'm about to be out of root beer because of her.
That's what's important.
That's what's important. No. Anyway, how's quarantining been? What are the we want to hear from you guys. What has come out of it that's positive? What do you miss the most? And then how are you handling it? And I'm gonna scoot over and let Jaden go.
Okay, speak on it, Jay.
Wait. Okay, what are the questions?
I said, how has quarantine been? What's positive? What is positive has come out of your?
I would say the most positive thing that's come out of this.
No, you good?
Is can you hear me in there?
Yes.
Is that I've been able to, when you're at school, there's a lot going on because you have, all 6 of your classes and stuff, in high school. And, it becomes a lot sometimes, and it feels like there's, too much for you to do in a day, to, achieve everything that you want to get done. But this has given me the opportunity to just, break up my day how I want to do it, and I have a lot of time. I feel like I have more time, especially to spend with family and stuff like that.
Okay. And what have you been doing with that extra time that you've enjoyed?
Well, family time.
Mm-hmm.
We got to come to Moses Lake, which if we were in school, we wouldn't be able to do because, and then just doing my homework and stuff, my schoolwork on my own time, I like better.
Okay. Very cool. How have you coped with all the changes, the things that we don't get to do? We're pretty fortunate. We're pretty blessed because we're here and we're with family. But how have you coped with that?
Well, for me, the most disappointing thing was not having my track season because, for example, today would have been my 3rd track meet, and I didn't get to run in any meets this season before this all went down. So, yeah, that's the thing that kind of is the most negative that's come out of this. And I'm dealing with it by, just doing just workouts and stuff. Today, me and Isaiah, we tried to bring out the hurdles and do our hurdle routine stuff. Did
you get them out?
We tried, but it was on the cement, and so it was we tried it on the grass and the cement.
It just didn't feel the same.
It kind of felt weird. But we tried. We did our drills. It was okay.
All right. Cool. Well, one of the things I want for both of you guys to be aware of and for parents at home to be cognizant of is their phones. And I went downstairs yesterday and my son was cuddled up with his phone. I don't know what he was doing down there, but he was in the corner. I'm like, why are you on the floor in the corner? It's by the charger. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought I was in downtown Seattle looking at a homeless dude sitting outside of, that's how he was. He got a big old couch and this fool is curled up under a blanket in the corner. I'm like, man, what's going on? And every time I see him, he got that thing in his ear and phone in his hand. It's like, come on, man. Let's make sure that we are connecting here, which we are doing a great job of, but not being distracted. And even by the conversation we had today, Papa called mom called, sister called, all during homework time, and they don't necessarily have things to do. They didn't necessarily have things to do, and to be able to tell even the people that you love that, hey, let me call you back, so that we can get through this. So Isaiah Watts, come on, man, come on, scoot over. Actually, no. Come on.
Wait, this is the.
He's appropriately dressed. Oh, you are too. I guess I'm the one that's not. I'm the only one that's not. All right, this man right here just got injured. Y'all can check out the story, but they're downstairs in the basement playing 2-on-2 on the hoop on the top of the door, dunking on each other. Oh, I mean, special, but you gotta love it. Tail right here. How has it been, man? In quarantine, how is it? How are you enjoying it? What are you missing? And how are you handling the parts that you miss?
I'm like, it's been good. I've been riding my dirt bike a lot, but like, the big part I miss is going to school. We live so far out.
Yeah.
That like, the only people I see are my friends at school. So there's a big like social part that I'm missing.
Right.
I'm glad I have you guys though. Keep me company. Yeah.
And surprisingly, I have to give him this compliment because he's the one who I've least seen on his phone. And before, he used to run around playing Pokemon Go. We took a trip to Idaho to camp, and this dude was playing Pokemon Go. It was about, 4 years ago?
Pikachu. You gotta.
It was like 4 years ago, and I'm responsible for all these kids, man. And we're walking in the park in the middle of the night, and this dude walks off, going the other way, talking about he's finding a Pikachu. So, man, if you don't get your ass over here. And he was on that phone, man. That was a crazy trip, but yeah, we're glad we're here with you too, man. Excited. Taggart, your turn. Come on over. Tag is the video game man. I haven't even been able to watch a inkling of TV. Cause what are you down there playing, man? Fortnite. How is it having your big homies around?
I like it. I like having them here.
What do you miss about what's been tough about quarantining?
Not seeing my friends from school, same as Tell. Kind of miss being in the classroom, not having my parents over my shoulder all the time.
They miss you not being in the classroom too. The feeling, and trust this, kids, parents, hey, the feeling is mutual, right? Like, you go to school. We need schools, open back up school. Like, let's get through this. Let's quarantine. Let's get through this so we can get back to school. You know what I mean? All right. Now, where are y'all supposed to be? And didn't you just get a whooping? I heard you in there screaming.
Hydrogen peroxide on my foot.
No, he cut his foot playing basketball. All right, get out of here before y'all get me in trouble.
I dunked on him.
See? I just told him. I just told him.
All y'all
Go
are
to-
in trouble.
Go to bed.
Being mad when he gets cutting his foot open.
Hey, I told him to sit down. What, you bit your lip?
Oh, wait, what?
Oh man, and then here's my main man right here. And when you my main man, yeah.
We've been on the video for like.
Yeah. Oh, it's real over here. How about you, man? How are you handling? How are you holding up?
I'm pretty good. Just catching up on schoolwork, really. Like, if you know me, you know school. You know school is a struggle. But it's a challenge. So just getting over that challenge, really.
All right. What have you enjoyed about your quarantine, and what's been the toughest part for you?
What I've enjoyed, I've been hanging with my people, my family. The toughest part is, I got people at school, I got track, I got all this different stuff that I was doing, and it just all got cut off. So that's really the toughest part. The stuff I was doing and enjoying just got cut off. So I had to find new things to enjoy at home.
And what are those things? I'll say this now before you answer that. I'll say this. Parents, if we allow our kids to just sit around and get on the machines and be antisocial and whatever, they'll do it. They'll be depressed by it. Their energy, we got to give them some structure and some schedule, but we also have to give them some outlet. And they were gone from me for the longest time. They've been gone from me for a long time. And just, hanging out with their mom. I don't know what they were doing. They weren't calling. They weren't checking on me. None of that. They know I'm old. They know I'm immune compromised, all of that stuff. But they didn't care, not one bit. What? What?
Why didn't you tell us you felt this way?
They didn't check on me at all. But it's all good. But today, you got your ball. You went out to the court. And you played out there on the court in a little bit, which was good to see. I thought that maybe the corona had stole your basketball, stole your love of the game.
Nah.
I know the corona got Jaden's workout routine. Everybody in his house working out. She watching tag, play video games.
Ooh.
And the trainer over there.
The trailer put me to work today.
Yeah, y'all supposed to be in bed.
Come on now, let's go.
Come on, Abby. Come on, so we can get off and get in bed for let's get a whipping. So Abby was on the show, the last show. One of the benefits of being here, you got, all your brothers and sisters, your brothers. Your brothers and your brother and your sister over there. And they came downstairs and said you had a nice little chat with them today. I'm sorry, I missed that. Can you tell me what that was, what that was about?
We were just talking about
You gotta get closer.
we were just talking about my experience with recruiting. It's not always the easiest thing to go through, and just the process that you got to go through, and just all the different experiences I had throughout the process, and how to mentally prepare yourself going through the process is really important. And that was basically the gist of what we talked about.
I know that they were very appreciative, and I'm very appreciative because I know sometimes I look at you and I'm like, whip them into shape, please. And you do it. I'll tell you about Abby and her little sis over there. She don't want to work out with Abby. She don't want to play one-on-one. She don't want to do nothing. See, I got a migraine. She ain't never had a migraine. You don't remember when y'all playing one-on-one? He's like, I should have just stayed home when she hit you in the nose.
I did get hit in the nose, and then I hurt my ankle. The same game.
Ooh, Abby will beat you down. She don't care if she love you or not. And that's a great lesson for Jaden. But Jaden, she ain't got off the couch yet since he been here. She ain't jumped in the workouts or nothing with Abby.
I did yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, look, we love and care. We're in the world. We're in this together. We're trying to do the best we can to make the most of it here. And I would, want to commend all of my young people that are with me. I want to say thank you to the Rathbans because we're doing a excellent job of keeping each other happy and productive during the time of, trial, tribulation, crisis, all of that good stuff. And we know and we care. We know there's a lot of people having a hard time being in the house. We know that there's a lot of people, unsure about business and all those things. And we're in that same boat. But it's really cool when you have family and people that you can, depend on and lean on and help get you through it. And over these next couple months, we're coming out with some things that we're going to, next couple weeks, couple days, we're coming out with some things. We're starting the virtual training. We were supposed to meet about that here because these guys are going to be a part of the virtual training academy. So if you're looking to continue to get stronger, to get better at your skills and stuff like that, we're going to show you how to do that at home. And we also want to be a source of positive, of joy at a time like this. So tune in to all of our channels on Wattsbball, and you can stay up to date with all the stuff that we got going on here. They riding motorcycles and running around doing all kind of stuff. But don't worry, we're being responsibly social distancing. Y'all couldn't find us out here if you wanted to. Corona can't get us out here. And if he can, he already got us, so we good. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's all love all the time. Watch basketball, way of Watts. We'll see you soon. Peace. Love. You guys don't know my deal. Peace. Love. Basketball. Holla.